What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. In the last episode, we kind of had to halt because we were in the middle of some very lengthy dialogue, and I didn't want to have a video that was an hour and a half. So we're going to finish this dialogue. We have learned a lot of stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please check the cards in the top right corner of the video. I have a playlist to the entire Let's Play series. Go back to the previous episode, find out what it is, or if this is the first one you're finding, please feel free to watch the whole Let's Play. This game is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy my my nonsensical ramblings. But in the meantime, let's get back into the dialogue. Which one do I want?
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I'd been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Does make for a convenient, yeah, makes it really easy.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic.
We already know that.
I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Skoyatel, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
So you were gonna kill Henselt as well? Damn, now I kind of wish I hadn't gotten to you so quickly. Don't much like that guy. But we know exactly how the Demavend assassination went down. That was the opening cutscene to the game. It was him boarding that boat and throwing that vial of magic that froze everything. So, yeah, like, interesting. Speaking of
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Skoyatel were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No,
so
I remember.
Alright,
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
And never have been. And I'm not now either.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Okay, then.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The king of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk,
Tower.
but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Alright then. One last thing. Oh. Nope, I guess that's it. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna have to fight now. I don't want to fight him.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
No. No.
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece.
No.
Here.
Geralt, no. You can choose not to. Don't do it. Oh, it's inevitable. We're gonna kill him.
The Imperial
don't want
army
to.
is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Give me the choice.
I've
Thank you.
learned all I
Go.
wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you
Yay!
will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Yay! I'm glad I got the choice. As he just said, like, killing him, like, there's no point to it now. My name has been cleared. We know what's going on. We have the plot. We know who the culprits are. We've got everything we need. All he was the lapdog carrying out the orders. Killing him solves nothing. So I don't want to do it. I wonder just how much of this game is left. Like, that was like the the final thing. We have Triss back, we've resolved the issue with Letho, we saved Saskia. Like, the only other thing I could see doing is kill Philippa, but I don't see that happening. Is this the end of the game?
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he
This
had
is
met
the end
both
of
the
the
righteous
game.
and scoundrels,
We're done.
Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds.
Oh no, I wanted to get rid of
Flotsam
him.
became
I really
a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwin would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Damn it, Dandelion. Wow. Oh god, there were some revelations there at the end that I don't know if I feel good about or not. But, I mean... Okay, like, the whole the whole fiasco ending with a bunch of witch burnings and stuff, I don't... Like, this game is known for that whole, you know, the decisions you make throughout the game have an impact on the outcome of the finale and what ensues. So I don't know if I made the right decisions or not, because like I was trying to vie for peace, and yet I traded one war for another. Like, was that just inevitable? Was that going to happen no matter what I chose? Because we went from persecution of non-humans, which I want to hope that we kind of sort of solved by giving them a place of their own that they could go and live in peace. But now they're hunting witches. It's like they traded one enemy for another. And is there any possible way that I could have done things differently to make sure that, like, nobody died or there was no chaos or turmoil? Like, I understand that The Witcher is not that powerful or influential, but I wonder if there's more that I could have done. But we'll see what else I can accomplish in the next game. that is it for The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. Coming up next is The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. Also, please be sure to keep an eye out for the other big CD Projekt game coming out very shortly. By the time you see this, it will have already been out, and I will have started the Let's Play of Cyberpunk 2077. I hope you'll join me for that one, as well as Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which we will be starting just as soon as I make a review of this one when this video is over. And again, as always, be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy the Let's Play? Did you enjoy the game? What were your thoughts on the final outcome? Anything at all that you want to share? I would love to hear from you guys. This has been an amazing journey, and it's only part 2 of 3. So I hope you'll join me for the final chapter as we start The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt very shortly. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching my video. If you liked it, please remember to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for future content. If you didn't like the video, feel free to hit that thumbs down and let me know in the comment section how I can improve on future videos. Also, please take a moment to consider hitting the link in the description and supporting me on Patreon, where you will find all of my most recent videos available for you before they arrive on YouTube, as well as some exclusive patron-only content for you to enjoy. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.